The Saudi war on Yemen was expected to take just a few months when it began in March 2015. But the bloody war has entered its fourth year now. Military experts believe Saudi Arabia and its allies, like the United Arab Emirates, had seriously underestimated the power of Yemeni fighters and their army allies. They say the Saudi-led military campaign has reached a dead end, where there is no face-saving exit.
Well, the only thing that the Saudis have to show for their achievement is death and destruction. Really, that's pretty much what they have to show for it. 22 million starving people, death, destruction, using illegal means, going against human rights, going against the laws of war. That's all they have to show for. I don't think the Saudis have anything else to show for, because this war, as far as the war itself is concerned, is a complete failure.
The onslaught has failed to meet set goals, like reinstating former President Abdrabbuh Mansur Hadi, who is Riyadh's favorite. Ansarullah fighters are still in control of the capital Sana'a and many major cities in the north. The war seems to have become a nightmare for Saudi war planners. On the third anniversary of the beginning of the war, Yemeni forces once again piled pressure on the invaders by intensifying retaliatory missile strikes. In a bid to push Yemenis into submission, the Saudi-led military bloc has launched indiscriminate attacks around Yemen. Hospitals, schools, and mosques have been widely targeted by Saudi warplanes. The invaders have also imposed a blockade on Yemen. Humanitarian agencies are facing serious problems in trying to bring essential goods into the war-ravaged country. This has led to a humanitarian catastrophe, which is getting worse by the day. Some have called the situation in Yemen the worst humanitarian catastrophe in half a century. Despite alarming rates of diseases and widespread hunger, Saudi Arabia has defied calls to end its onslaught and lift the blockade. It has been using Western support and diplomatic cover to keep up a campaign that's been described as one of the most embarrassing military fiascos of modern history.
The thing is that if the UK and the US decided together collectively to end this war, it could end tomorrow. Because of the fact that, number one, if the US will tell Saudi Arabia that we're not giving you mid-air refueling for your planes, they're not going to be able to make it. And the UK is the pen holder for Resolution 2216 in the United Nations. They can make an amendment and take it to vote. And that would effectively not only lift the blockade that is on Yemen right now, but it could end the war as well.
The Saudi monarchy has been facing almost no pressure from its Western allies over the war in Yemen. The United States and Britain have instead intensified their sales of weapons to the kingdom. During his recent meeting with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, US President Donald Trump hailed American arms sales to Saudi Arabia for creating jobs in the United States. Trump even told the Saudis to buy more American-made weapons. From warships to tanks, advanced warplanes and heavy artillery, the Saudis just name what they want. Many such arms have been used against Yemen.
They don't have any appetite to end that war, simply because they have too much to make on it. They have too much money to make on it. As long as Saudi Arabia is going to buy all the arms and ammunitions, why would they want to stop the war? Is there a reason for them to do that? No. As a matter of fact, we'll actually support Saudi Arabia in the war so we can sell even more. So it's all about the mighty dollar. So if somebody says that the U.S. has an appetite to actually come on the table and make this go away, I can categorically tell you it doesn't.
Observers believe the war on Yemen would have come to an end long ago had it not been for the support the Saudis are getting from their Western allies.